Good day, dear viewer. I am Solaire, or at least I strive to be. Welcome to another video. I'd like to talk about something that I've promised a long time ago, but failed to provide for a long while. Reparenting yourself. Because unfortunately, a lot of people have had bad experiences in terms of parental figures or so. Or maybe there's just something missing. Remember, every household is different in their own manner. So it's not always gonna be perfect. You can't have the perfect household. So, let's say, I'll give you a little bit of a story. I have this one friend, my best friend. He is an only child. And he feels so alone. His father is usually away, and half of the time his mother is also away. So he really seeks people to come visit him. Mainly his girlfriend, and second it would be us, his friends. So he's looking for what he's missing, right? Because, well, it's something that, even up to now, he needs it. Because it's something that's just not there. It's something that he lacks in life. Now, the complete opposite is my other friend. He has his mother, his father, his uncle, his sister over at their house, as well as his cousin. He feels like it's too crowded, and he seeks to be alone. He wants to have it all quiet. He doesn't like being around a lot of people. But because he lacked some amount of privacy, or maybe isolation. Isolation is also needed, as well as being around a lot of people is also needed. There has to be a balance that is to be met. Now, think of every aspect of you as a spectrum. Any kind of extreme is never good. Try to meet the middle. Try to meet some sort of balance. And that's what you're gonna do. What are your needs? What are the things that weren't provided to you in your early childhood? Because let's face it, most parents are imperfect. Well, everybody is imperfect. So what we can do is give ourselves what we've been missing. Okay, not only do I want you to think about giving yourself your needs, I want you to critique yourself, your thoughts, everything about you. I want you to critique yourself. But there's not only just negative things about that. You have to parent yourself, not to be some sort of someone that just gives you direction. No, you have to be someone that protects you as well. That's a parent. I want you not only to critique yourself, but to nurture yourself. Acknowledge your feelings. Deal with your feelings. Have a coping mechanism that will help you throughout your life in terms of these things. You shouldn't always suppress it. Yes, to some degree, suppressing is important because, well, we do it for a reason, because we hide our feelings, and we only show it to the right environments, right? I personally think that I am very open. I show a lot of my feelings, but to some degree I hide some of that. You have to meet a balance, okay? Know who to trust enough so that you could be open to them, but know when you should suppress it, because it's not always just suppression. A lot of people struggle with that shit. Now, there's also this thing. I want you to be careful with your thoughts. Check if you are being overly critical with yourself, because that can harm you. That can actually be detrimental for your growth. You'll be very negative against yourself. I want you to give yourself a pat in the back whenever you try, because trying should be enough. It won't always be enough for society or specific standards, but it should be enough that you tried your best. Knowing that you tried your best and knowing that you've reached your limit, it's comforting knowing that you tried, but at least you know the limit of your capabilities. But is it really your limit? Don't give up immediately, okay? Just because you failed once doesn't mean that's your immediate limit. Observe yourself. Know yourself enough. I want you to look at yourself, not just, of course, not just in the mirror. Don't be too bothered by the things that other people say about you, okay? Don't be too bothered, but don't be someone that doesn't listen as well. Because here's one thing: how you view yourself and how others view you won't always align. When there is disalignment, people usually get into this disorientation. They don't feel too comfortable. They get negative about it, and so on and so forth. If so, then, well, it will be confusing for others. I want you not to also acknowledge what people are saying, and I want you to be realistic of what you think you are and align it with what you actually are, bit by bit. It's gonna be a long process. It's gonna be a long ass process, yes, but you need it. You do need it, because that's where that's where a lot of people lose their confidence and their prides, their egos crumble after realizing that, oh shit, I'm this, oh shit, I'm that. But there are also people that are too humble to the point they just act as doormats and shit. Know yourself. Do not underestimate nor overestimate yourself. But I want you to be very ambitious with what you can do. Trying, it's such a beautiful thing, isn't it? And also, I'm teaching you this right now. I just want you to be your best self. Look at yourself not as you. Look at yourself as if give advice to yourself as if you're giving advice to someone that was in the same position as you. Be your own parent. Love yourself the way you love others. Deal with problems the way you want others to deal with their problems. Be good to yourself. If the world isn't too kind to you, and you yourself aren't kind to yourself, who will be? Who will be kind to you? You need some amount of comfort in your life. Some amount. You need to nurture yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself, okay? Because the one person that can really change how you view yourself, how you act towards the whole world and to yourself, is you. Treat yourself a little better, okay? Treat yourself a little better. Acknowledge that your feelings matter. You feel them for a reason. Acknowledge why. You don't have to always help others out. Well, yes, helping others is good, but help yourself first. Are you in prime condition to do so? That is all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening up to this far. I really appreciate it, dear viewer. Thank you. Be well. Take care. Goodbye. Also, by the way, I'm wearing this because I'm getting ready for an exhibit tomorrow. I'm trying to see what works out for my as a fit, and I'll be presenting our project. You see, yeah. Again, be well. Take care. Goodbye.